Richie Ruckus beat.
Going on YouTube, it's your boy Richie Ruckus. We are back here today. It is Thursday, July 25th. Where is this summer going? Hopefully gone for good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know, who doesn't like going to the beach, catching a nice tan? I don't know if the camera's picking it up too well, but your boy laid out all weekend down at the beach in Wildwood. I'm actually heading back down there again tomorrow. But I am born for autumn. I am made in the fall. I am October's very own. Your boy's birthday's in October. I am Halloween gang, 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 gang. So I am ready for the summer to be over. I am all about layering my clothes. I'm all about t-shirts, flannels, jeans, sneakers, dope hat. I'm just sick and tired of the summer. It is way too hot here in Philly this summer. It has been brutal. And I'm ready for the fall. That being said, I have a brand new sneaker pickup. Shout outs once again to the good folks over at Lapstone Hammer. I went in there today and picked up a pair of sneakers that dropped that were on a first come first serve basis. Your boy went and scooped up a pair, and I also went and grabbed a very, very dope pair of socks. It is a collaboration between Stance and Lapstone Hammer. And let's just whip out the socks. Bang. It's in that tie-dye pattern that we've been accustomed to seeing from Lapstone Hammer. And it's a Stance, Lapstone Hammer, Grateful Dead collaboration. And as usual, Brian and the folks over at Lapstone knocked this out of the park. So shout out to Lapstone Hammer, shout out to Stance, shout out to Jerry Garcia, R.I.P. to a GOAT. Without further ado, you know why you're here. You know the drill. Class is in session. Let's get a glimpse of these warlocks. We have the Nike Air Max 90 Viotech 2.0. The Viotech colorway is a very deep, enriched, important colorway in Nike's catalog, and we're seeing the Viotech 2.0 on the Air Max 90, and we're actually also going to be seeing the Viotech colorway on an upcoming pair of Nike Dunks that are dropping later this fall. But you know your boy is a sucker for an Air Max, and you know your boy has been riding the Air Max wave heavy this summer. They've recently all been Air Max 1s, as you guys know. That's one of my top 3 sneaker silhouettes of all time. But your boy is heavy with the Air Max 90s. I always got to keep a fresh pair of Air Max 90s in my sneaker rotation. I think the last pair we actually picked up and reviewed was probably the Air Max 90 Mars. And, you know, they're fire. I love them. The way that, you know, that whole upper just, you know, pops when you take photos with flash. This is a little bit different for an Air Max 90. It is all suede. You know, the Air Max 90 is typically done in a leather or synthetic type upper. But to see a predominantly all suede Air Max 90 upper, I thought was just bananas. As you guys know, I do love a loud sneaker. I like to dress loud, but I don't like to be over loud, too loud, loudest. I don't like to be too loud. These would look super dope with a straight up black fit. Even this t-shirt may work. This t-shirt, pair of black jeans, this hat, and just go out. But, you know, so I like to switch it up. Loud outfit, subtle sneaker. Loud sneaker, subtle outfit. But the Air Max 90, there's not too much to say about it. A Tinker Hatfield creation. He bodied this when he created it back in 1990. And I feel like the Air Max 90 is relevant today. There's a lot of sneakers that, you know, came out, whether it been 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, that, you know, this generation of kids and this new generation of sneakerheads are not in touch with. And it's because the sneaker's dated, or the technology's dated, or, you know, whether it be the whole Jordan thing, that, you know, Jordan versus Yeezy, which I think is stupid to even compare the two. One is a basketball player, one is a music artist, fashion mogul, whatever category you want to put Kanye in, you can't even box him in or put him in a category, because the dude is has his hands in everything. But an athlete versus an entertainer, I think, is an unfair comparison. The Nike Air Max catalog is like the sneaker version of Jay-Z. And what I mean by that is, it's been so hard for rappers to stay relevant throughout their whole career. There's been, some exceptions, Tupac, Biggie, but, with them being martyrs and them being, downright assassinated, it is just hard to categorize them where I would put Jay-Z. There's rappers, young rappers today that have no idea who Biggie and Tupac is, and that's a travesty, but it's also the truth. Where I feel like Jay-Z has been able to stay relevant, and he's just been able to evolve. And the Nike Air Max catalog as a whole, I feel like, is the sneaker that I would most associate with Jay-Z. What I would most compare with Jay-Z and his career, what the Air Max catalog has been able to endure. It's probably the Air Max and the Air Force One are probably the two sneakers that I would probably go most with in Nike's catalog. Like I said, Jordan sales, they're always going to do good. They're always going to bring home the bag. But I just feel like kids these days and newer sneakerheads who haven't watched Michael Jordan play basketball, they don't have the same connection, the same sentimental value to a Jordan that, people my age and up do feel. But the Air Max has been able to stay relevant, and with new colorways and re-releases and retros, they have managed to, to keep churning out dope sneaker models and keep bringing them dollars in for Nike. Back to the Viotech 2.0, it's definitely not for everybody, and I can totally understand that. The color blocking on this is crazy. It is definitely a 90s type vibe, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm excited to put these on. There's, every pair of sneakers I get on this channel, I bought with my own money and review, so it always seems like I'm overhyping the sneaker that's in hand, but it's a catch-22. I want to come on here, trust me, I want to come on here and just straight murder a review and just call out the sneaker for how horrible it is. But at the same time, I'm on not a fixed income, money is somewhat disposable, but it still comes from my paycheck, from my, my regular day life, my everyday job. So I'm not going to go buy a pair of sneakers I hate just to come do a review, just to, crap all over it. But at the same time, there's very few sneakers that I grab that I'm like, I can't wait to get on. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is definitely a pair that I feel that way. Summer's winding down. We're getting ready to get into fall. Fall is a lot of neutral, subtle. You don't want to be too loud in the fall. You want to just be in the cup, maybe throw some orange on, some pumpkin spice shit. But you kind of want to just be subtle. The summer is like the time, summer and spring are like the times to, do your loud type stuff. So I feel like with summer winding down, this is the perfect sneaker to rock with August just coming up. August creeping up on us in 6 days. So this is definitely a sneaker that I think is dope, to put summer out with a bang. As like I said, once September rolls around, you're kind of in your Yeezy bag. Muted, subtle, earth tone type colors, and you put the loud stuff on ice until it melts back in the spring, summer, throw that fire, crazy loud stuff back on, so on and so forth. But and the cycle continues. Fall, winter, muted, subtle, chill, like almost like depressing type vibe, and then spring, summer, loud. But I'm this train is just going completely off track and is completely derailed. I'm excited to get these on feet, and when it comes to an Air Max, I like the suede on an Air Max 1, and I typically like my Air Max 90 leather, but I'm not going to lie to you, the suede on this is buttery. I can't wait to get these on feet. I really am. I'm really excited to do. So like I said, we're going to jump into an on-foot portion of the video. I just want to touch on a couple things before we go get into this on-foot. Sizing, always, always, always go true to size. Never size down in an Air Max. Although the toe box on this is a little bit wider than an Air Max 1, the Air Max 90 still can give you a snug foot up in the toe box area. So if you have a wide foot like myself, you always want to go true to size, maybe even creep up a half size. Never size down in an Air Max. We're going to go bang out this on foot, but the color blocking on this is super dope. If you guys haven't seen the Viotech 2.0 Air Max 90, quick breakdown. Like I said, a predominantly suede upper. You got hints of violet on the toe. You got a Kelly greenish type vibe going up. You have a royal blue mud guard. You have that peach along the collar. Yellow hands throughout the air unit and eyelet, and then yellow Nike Air branding on the back, a gray tongue with black Nike branding on the tongue, gray laces, and then you got that blue and yellow bottom. But that's it, guys. We're going to go bang out this on foot. If you want a pair of the Viotech 2.0, they are retailing for $140. I will have some links down in the description where you could possibly go grab yourself a pair while watching this video. We're going to go bang out the on foot. I'll be back next week with some more videos. But until then, I'm Richie Ruckus. Peace!
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed.